Welcome back to North Dakota Today. I'm Jessie Ahmet, and we've got the stories that will make you say, oh, for nice. Amanda is here. Thank you so much for being here, Amanda.
Thank you for having me, Jessie, as always.
And we were just talking about how we've had a lot of coffee this morning.
Yes, all the coffee.
Let's
talk about nice things.
Yes, let's have all the coffee and talk about nice things and be thankful for living in the Midwest.
Exactly, and thankful for coffee.
Yes.
And I drove all the way here. So, okay, let's get to it. You'll have to slow me down.
Okay.
If the coffee has me.
Okay, I will. All right.
So my first story today combines two things that we all love, which is presents and grandmas and grandpas.
Oh.
So Valley Senior Services has a program called Secret Santa for Seniors, where the community gets tied to an individual, a senior, who maybe for one reason or another is alone at the holiday time. And this is not religious-based or background-based, but I think this is a time when we all want to be with family, and for some people, either they don't have any family living, or they don't have any in the area, so they are alone. So Secret Santa for Seniors creates these packages, and you, as a community, you can see on the screen here.
This is awesome.
You can help these seniors, and so some of the requests are things like paper towels and necessities, and some things are crafting kits and clothes. And so and if you are like, I don't really have shopping time right now, they are always looking for grocery gift cards and transportation gift cards, because for these seniors, some of these things are life-changing.
Oh, totally. I mean, the transportation, I think of, some people are lucky enough to have family in town, but there's still time. I mean, if your kids are still, normally when you're retired, then your kids are still working. And it's hard to get, you hear, like, I think of my parents' age who've got people on both sides, and they want to help as much as they can. But point being, those transportation gift cards, whether you have family or don't have family, they're so important.
They are so important. I don't think we think about them around here because we're just such a car-based society. But speaking of that, Valley Senior Services also, if you don't have the resources to buy presents, Valley Senior Services is also looking for Meals on Wheels volunteers.
Oh, cool.
So and I always thought that Meals on Wheels was like a daily thing, but it is not. It's 8 to 10 stops. It's anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, and they will take you once a week, once a month, ad hoc. And so once again, we are a car-based society here in North Dakota. And so if you have time, and I know this is particularly for Fargo that I'm talking about, but everybody has Meals on Wheels. And I'm sure if you went to the senior centers, I mean, I know the Grand Forks Senior Center has programs like this. So if you go in and say, I want to give presents, and I want to give rides, and I want to give Meals on Wheels, they will take you.
Yes, they will take you and put you to work, and all you ever hear from people that do Meals on Wheels is how much it's meant to them, how they meet incredible people who end up being almost like family to them. And I didn't realize that either, that you don't have to make a daily commitment, that it can be as you have time.
And but the present thing, you just reminded me of something, Jessie. Thank you. I asked them, I said, what's the best part? I was thinking they were going to tell me, like, oh, they're just so grateful, which they are. They said the seniors are so grateful, they're so sweet and full of praise. But the thing they love is actually the community, what the community takes from it. They said they have one family, for example, who does it every year, buys presents every year because their mom has passed away. And so it's like buying a present for mom. I know, I had that same reaction. So I'm going to put some definition, I'll put some details on my website. But if you want to do any of these things, it's info@valleyseniors.com. I'll put that on my site by lunchtime today so people can take care of that.
But that's so great. And sometimes, I mean, some people don't have time to shop, but some people love shopping.
I also love shopping.
And so that's fun. And like you said, if your grandma or your mom is no longer with us, what a neat way to honor her memory or your dad's memory and get to give back to some people who don't have family. That's way cool.
I
love that.
Spread some love and some holiday cheer.
Oh, so great. So that is perfect, especially as Black Friday's coming up when you want to do a little extra shopping. And so I know you have another wonderful Oh for Nice.
I do. And speaking of wonderful people, I had an educator here in Fargo contact me about an amazing kindergarten teacher at Bennett Elementary named Heidi Geiselhart. And here's Heidi right here.
Oh, she just looks sweet.
She does. So she has been a kindergarten teacher for almost 30 years. Her students love her. One of the things that she was described as that she loves every kid as who they are and then meets them where they are, which I think it, especially from a kindergarten standpoint, really just changes your whole life. I mean,
yes.
They said her impact is probably immeasurable, because not only is she helping her own kiddos, they go out and are better to their friends, and it just, so the impact in North Dakota is insane. One of the things that she does is that she lets every kid be the teacher for the day. I know. And so they come up and they do letter literacy using her curriculum.
Oh my gosh.
And the kids love it. They have the best time. They love having their friends as the teacher.
And all of the things all the layers there, right? To get them up in front of the class, to empower them in a way that they could be that. And you can see yourself as someone who could teach or could stand in front of a classroom at 5 years old.
At 5. And I think also with kindergartners, you just want to feel so special. I mean, you spend your whole life being so special. And so, I think,
well, you want to be big, you know, when you're that age. And wow, what a neat teacher.
And she said that the person who nominated her said that she has just been, she's an inspiration to the other teachers because she's been teaching for so long, and she still finds, she's so joyful, finds the good in everything, is just a wonderful educator. And so Heidi, you are wonderful. I know she's very humble and she's probably going to hate this.
Right, but too bad.
Yeah, too bad. I think that, you know, we are so lucky. I've talked about this before. We are so lucky in North Dakota to have such amazing educators.
We are.
And so it's so nice. And kindergarten is, people who are kindergarten teachers, I mean, we both have kids. Like, God bless them, because it is tough road. It's a tough road.
It's a high energy road. You're teaching them, I mean, they go from being at home or daycare, wherever they're going, into like, now we do school. And so you're teaching them a lot of things. But like you said, how life-changing to start out that way, where she honors who they are and meets them where they are.
Yes,
that's
I think
just good
so
advice
wonderful.
for like all of us.
I know.
Like mic drop, done with the day. That's what we need to do.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you so much, Amanda, for being here. I just love that we get to start on our Mondays with you.
Me too.
Well, coming up on today's show, the most wonderful time of the year at the Linden Hill Historic Estate, who are welcoming visitors from near and far this holiday season. We'll be right back on North Dakota Today.